Heard weird noises, had to go investigate. Okay. Stop. I'm Coco. Probably know me if you're here. We are opening today some Wilds of Eldrane bundle collector boosters. So, I played in the pre-release last night, and it was a lot of fun. I did terrible, as usual, but, you know, whatever. I did get a Werefox card, so that made me excited, but more creatures, please. I think that this set definitely could have had more. More foxes, more werewolves. There's some wolves in this. More for the collection. But, whatever. I'm so excited to see what's in here and play it a bunch, honestly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gingerbird. They introduced these, roll tokens. And, I only saw maybe 3 of them during the pre-release, which is kind of like, is that a great sign? But, you know, it's still fun. So, fun is more important. The camera feed is upside down. Okay. Stuff to throw away. Extra cardboard. There we are. What do we got? Ooh, that's pretty. Pretty little autofocus. Manual autofocus. There we go. A little shiny. It's like see-through. That's cool. And our usual. What was that? 8 set boosters, 2 foils, or 2 land packages, so we get 40 lands, I believe. Land. 2 dumb cards that get thrown away. Let's put this stuff. This one will have our bundle promo card. It is a Lich King's Conquest. Sacrifice any number of artifacts, enchantments, and/or tokens. Return that many creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Well, okay. Starting off strong, yeah? Let's see. I approve. TBH. I like the basics in this set. They're pretty nice. I mean, like, looks pretty. It's more looks like more like a forest than a plains, but these are kind of all foresty, I guess. It's like, yeah, they're almost all forests. I guess that's just what the Fays do to a plain. Mountain forest. And, well, can't blame him for that one. Forest. But, you know, lands are lands. They go in the box. Let's start with the packs as soon as I remember how all of this stuff works. Okay. I'm going to start a new set. I have stuff set up for all this stuff this time. Okay, first is an adorable full art card. Yeah, Plains Miniature Witch, Sweet Tooth Witch, Burn from the Wilds. Gross. I had this in the pre-release last night, and pretty good. It's like a cheap fight with a creature, and it's like a 4/4. It's like, bye. Kind of throw it down, get your business done. Lots of adventures returning in this. I got Ruby during Tracker last night as well, but I wasn't in Rules, so I wasn't playing it. There's our first rare. Oh, there we go. There's an Aminal. Got Bramble Familiar, Elemental Raccoon, Green Ramp. And you can mill 7 cards and creature. Yeah, that's pretty good. Expelled the Interlopers. Board Wipey Wipes. I have. This is the third one I have. 2 of them were box topper promos for like buying these, so that's cool. And our Watt card is Looted Bonds. And enters the battlefield under an opponent's control. That player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Play that. You play that against the landfall deck. No, we have that one already. Okay. And Aquatic Alchemist. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay, and a list card. Peace and Geralf. Nice. So, I'm gonna keep separating rares. I got a lot of rares in that. Yeah, 4 rares. Not bad, not bad. Like to see it. Now on to pack 2. Signed. Doesn't really mean that much, but Swords and Stones. Everybody thought if you just stuck one in, you'd be the king. Not really how it works. Wait, that's a slightly different fairy tale. Go through this pack. Switch. Wilds. Spider Food. Ooh. Taken by Nightmares. Farming cards. It is the card. Eerie Interference. I had it in my deck, but I never got to play it because it's so situational that it's like not ideal in limited, I don't think. Ashiok's Reaper. Enchantment you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield. Yeah, that can happen for bargaining. Blasket. Sell 3 or less until it leaves. Rare, or oh, a mythic. Elvier of the Wild Court. Enters the battlefield or attacks, create a virtuous roll token. Whenever enchanted creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Nice. I was in the Ant yesterday. Oh, and another rare. One of the creature lands. Restless Fortress. 1/4 white-black nightmare creature. Then our Watt card is Brooder Alarm. Creatures don't untap during their controller's untap steps. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, untap all creatures. And then, ooh, bonus Watt card. Foil Spreading Seas. Enchant land. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. It's an island. And then we got a mouse. Nice. Okay, so three rares. Pack 3. Ooh. Let's just lose all the cards in the pack. I'm not opening these on camera. Okay. Art card. Unfortunately, I haven't actually, like, finished reading the story for this, so I'm a little behind. Ooh. Full Art Forest. That is nice. Tempted to do draft land, turn my draft lands into this set's full arts. Stormcalled Prowler. That was good and limited yesterday. I had a bunch of ramp and large creatures, so. Okay. Scarecrow Guide. Classic Beanstalk Worm. Plant Dragon. Balloonist Gatekeeper. Interesting how many they can make vanilla creatures again. By having them not be vanilla because they're adventures. Tenacious Tomb Seeker. Had that in my draft deck as well. Sealed deck. High Fae Negotiator. Soul Guide Lantern. For exile in colorless. Oh, from... Okay, I see. That's just graveyard hate. Felsorn Coven. Mythic. Virtue of Loyalty. Beginning of your end step, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Untap this creature. Adventure is Ardenvale Fealty. Create a 2/2 white creature token with Vigilance. Dang. Ooh. And then our Walk card, Mythic. Greater Oromancy. Is very confused about what this card is. See if I can get it. Is what for? Worth about $10. Nice. Then a foil. Torch the Tower. Okay, that's pretty good. Other enchantments you enchantments you control have Shroud. Enchanted creatures you control have Shroud. Ow. That's a painful one in a set where you're going to be attaching enchantments to a lot of stuff. I need to separate full. I'll lose them otherwise. Yeah. The other fuller one. Three packs in, I'm already losing cards. Okay. Sure, I don't know where it is. We'll find it later. No, I want to find it now. Like, seriously, like, I just put all this stuff down. Red, white, foils, black, red, green, black. Not in the land pile. In the token pile. No. They're all art cards and tokens. I have one card in that pile, no cards here. Doing a great job everywhere. Going crazy. The Restless Fortress. Okay, no clue where it went. Cool. Well, that's just how it is, I guess. I will find it later. soon as I can find my mouse. Where did my mouse go? There it is. Okay. Next pack. Another art card. Island. Stockpiling Celebrant. Minecart Daredevil. Burden Outrider. Gingerbread Hunter. Yeah, I'm same. 3 bowls of porridge. How do you deal 2 damage to target creature with a bowl of porridge? Are the ones that are too hot and too cold just so bad that they deal damage to you? Is that what it is? Discerning Financier. Which, if I remember correctly, is like an old card. An Edgewall Inn. These were very good ramp and sealed. Wrinkles Prankles. Also, I believe, a good sealed black card in limited. Our first SWAT card, is Grasp of Fate, uncommon. Software seems very confused about WOT cards. There it goes. Okay. When enters the battlefield, for each opponent, exile target up to 1, or exile up to 1. Then our second WOT card is Dragon Mantle. Very good art on this. Like that dragon a lot. And then our foil for the pack is Storm Spitter Bolt. And we got ourselves one of the so they have these little token cards that have some of the token enchantments you apply. The ones in the sealed packs actually had all of them. You wouldn't, need to be juggling for them. Not as many uncommons or rares in this one as before. Next pack. Brug. Oh, Full Art Swamp. Andy Trail. Ginger Brute. Territorial Witchstalker. There's one off the list. Ooh, and a Leaping Ambush. We got 2 of the wolf cards right in a row. Let's see if I can do this without it being an atrocious mess here. We just got Leaping Ambush and Territorial Witchstalker. Cool. Okay. Knight of Doves. Cheeky little house mouse. Twisted Sewer Witch. Rat with each rat you control. Ooh, man, this is gonna go in those rat decks. Sure. Experimental Confectioner. That's a little terrifying. Rare is Iodine the Pyro Hammer. Whenever an instant or sorcery spell you control targets only a single creature deals damage, deals that much damage to each opponent. And our WOT card is Season of Growth. Why is the card reader not reading cards? My lights might Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. We actually also have... Well, we need to put that in. So... That is... What is that? That's Watt 16. And then we have a foil mocking sprite. And a list card. Dragon Throne of Tarkir. Very nice. And these go in our special items pile. So I do have I did get Parallel Lives last night. I couldn't play it, very sadly, but I'm putting that in my Wolf Token deck 100%. Because why would I not? Yes, I would like more wolves, please. Okay. Oh. Fancy art there. Oh, a foil plane. Fancy schmancy basic. Bellowing Bruiser. Vantress Transmuter. Aquatic Alchemist. The Princess Takes Flight. There's a Griffin. I like how the creature card is the Griffin, but there's clearly like an enchanted dude. Clock Prankster. Rare or mythic. Another virtue. Virtue of persistence. During your upkeep, put a target creature from graveyard onto the battlefield from a graveyard. Yeah. The battlefield under your control, and the sorcery is target creature gets -3. Oh, and another rare. Devouring Sugarmaw. Menace Trample. Beginning of your upkeep, you may sacrifice if you don't tap it. No interest. Have one of these. Our lock card is Hatching Plants. Basically, just fine for bargaining. And then a foil Lord Skitter's Butcher, which is a rat peasant. I guess the rats would have jumping around for a social hierarchy too, yeah. Warriors and a human. Just like the most like plain dude. May as well be a D&D card. I like it. Next pack. Got some fire. Basic mountain. Some armory mice. You know, I guess do they work in the armory, or do they just like armor? Flick a coin. Cut in. A little dangerous, 4 damage. Veil Guide. Yeah. Celebration mechanics there. Woodland Acolyte. That was good and limited. Give me my cards back, please. Royal Treatment. Speaking of cards I had last night, Sir Armont the Redeemer. 5 mana, enchanted creatures get +++1, and it makes a monster creature token, which gives something ++1 trample, which makes this card dangerous. There's Virtue number 3. 7 mana. If you tap basic land for mana, produce 3 times as much. Oh gosh, that's green ramp right there. And return target creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. This might be more things that need to go. Our walk card is Ground Seal. Enters, draw a card. Cards in graveyards can't be the targets of spells or abilities. That's some interesting. Our second walk card is Dark Tutelage. Maybe, maybe not. Very fussy with these cards for 28. And then our foil is another red card, Kindled Heroism. And our list card, dang, keep getting list cards. Mishra's Self-Replicator. These virtues seem pretty good. Okay. And on to pack 8. After this pack, I'm going to take a little break. Take my housemate to get some food. I'm going to get some coffee. And then we will come back with the collector boosters, which I hope have some really good stuff in it. Or, you know, WotC just playing again. So we have, let's see, Plains, Stormcalled Prowler, Scarecrow Guide, another Beanstalk Worm, so fun. Balloona's Gatekeeper, Monstrous Rage. Monster Roll token's pretty good, especially for, I mean, look at that. It's a combat trick with a token that gives an enchanted creature +1/+1 trample for 1 red mana. So that gives it +3/+1, actually, for 1 red mana. Embereth Veteran, you can sacrifice it to create a token roll. Lots of red in this pack. Imidane's Recruiter again. Gallant Pie Wielder. You know. Our rare is Cruel Somnophage. Power toughness equal to number of creature cards in all graveyards. That's terrifying and command. I imagine there's a thing that you do with that. Our walk card is a rare Dawn of Hope. Love to know why it is refusing to read. Software problems. Gonna have to solve those. Yeah, okay. And then our foil is Greta, Sweet Tooth Scourge. And then we've got a Royal Token. Okay, so other than these two, a wolf and a card with a wolf on it. We pulled that is a lot of black. Hello, camera. I'm back. Yeah. I feel like that's not too bad, though. The big callouts are probably the virtues. Got 3 of them. See if I can actually. Yeah, not bad. And some WAF. I don't know if I'd play it, and I don't think the art is my favorite, but it's a wolf, so it goes in the wolf pile. The wolf pile. Okay. I am going to take like a half-hour break, and I will be back to do collector booster. See you guys in a bit. Okay. We are back from what took way too long to get some coffee. There's the video. Oh, forgot. Okay, hold on. So, my video out connects to the TV, and it keeps making it hear the audio from the camera back to the TV, back to the surround system, which does feedback loop. Not ideal. Mute that, maybe? Here, I thought I was ready. Okay. Good? We're good. Okay, cool. Now we're not feedbacking. So, time to open some Collector Booster. We haven't gotten most of what we want to see yet, but, you know, that's what the file is for afterwards. If I can open this, that'd be really cool. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Jeez. I just opened the bundle. So 8 packs of set boosters. So this is the good stuff. Hopefully. One would hope. Okay, so, yeah, so marketing has led us to believe. I don't know. I mean, I had really good luck with this in other couple of expansions, but you never know. Set boosters are the weird ones, right? Where you've got like set boosters are or collector boosters are the weird ones where you get like some really good stuff and some stuff that you really don't care about, and you hope it isn't Pringles. So who knows? I'm actually not expecting to get anything on my hit list here. But well, whatever. The fact I already have parallel lives actually means that I don't like. I may get like Werewolf, oh yeah, Werefox Bodyguard for my collection, but the rest would just be like cool to have, right? Okay, well, let's get this going with pack 1 of the collector boosters. Being a collector, I don't really mind. I do like what this stuff opens. Starting with a food token. The Luna Grand Squall. Really wish that the software would stop multi-reading. Oh, I see. So we can just go straight into WAD as well. There's another rare. Paired Animosity. Whenever a creature you control attacks is +1 to +7 until end of turn for each other target attacking creature. Got Devouring Sugar Maw. Another Rankle's Prankle. A foil Huntsman Redemption. 3/3 beast creature token, sack creature. If you do basic land, up to 2 target creatures get +2/+2, gain trample. That's not bad. 3 mana. It's a foil Rankle would be a yeah, Rankle's Pringle is probably the best one. Let's see. Now we have cards that are slipping everywhere. Okay. And a card reader that is not doing its job. Seriously? Okay. So one of the weird things that I have noticed is that I think that the software is misreading the set code. And I don't really have time. I'm not going to fix it on stream, though I guess I could. So, unfortunately, for now, we're just going to have to deal with it. Griffin Airy. I got one of these last night, but I didn't play it because I wasn't in life gain. Ooh. Yeah, I really like the full arts this set. They're really nice. They might, because they're not very expensive. I might actually make these my draft full arts. Foil Red Tooth Vanguard. Yeah, and they're also, I mean, they're kind of also all forests. They're like forest, plains, forests, mountain, you know, but whatever. Routed Shepherd. Welcome to Sweet Tooth. Food. Humans. Rowan's Grim Search. Bargained. Look at the top 4 of your library. Put 2 back in your library. Yeah, okay. And then you draw 2, lose 2. Yeah. Well, I mean, you get to pick them if you bargain, so not bad, I guess. Conceited Witch. And Shatter the Oath. I think I opened this backwards. Okay, so go pile of commons. Rares. Oh, I just noticed. This is actually textured foil. Not the partial foil that we've seen on some other ones, but texture is very nice. Shrouded Shepherd was when it enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets +2/+2. Okay, so combat direct for 2 mana with a 2/2, and then its sorcery was 1 and a black for creatures your components control get -1/-1. Yeah, that does seem pretty good. Also, that reminds me, I should probably come up with a way of actually putting cards on the screen that don't just get scanned, because I can absolutely do that. But that requires writing code, and I'm not doing that in the middle of unboxing. On to pack 2. Rankle's Prank was about the only... then the Balloon and Ground Squall were the only really interesting cards. Of course, pricing is all over the place right now, because we're still before release, so singles can't be sold. Another foil food. I am... okay. Right, we need to open this upside down. Sleight of Hand. Obaya's Attendance. Besotted Knight. I didn't put this on my list, but that one's probably going in the binder, because, I mean, look at that fox. Look at that fox! Oh my gosh! He is adorable. So adorable. Also, I think I may have these, because I think I played this last night. Betroth the Beast is its adventure, which is just like, you know, goals. Yeah, there's a lot of... well, not a lot. There are only a couple fox friends in this deck, but there are fox friends. And that's very important. Let's see. Hopeful Vigil. Agathros Champion. That one's pretty good, as I mentioned during the pack opening earlier. Fight card. Or enters and can fight. 4/4 that can fight. Yeah. Twisted Fealty. Ooh, another Full Art Mountain. Foil so far? Okay. My workflow is still not perfect, so I kind of need to work a little bit more on how to, like, deal with... I can scan cards, but marking them as foil still, like, require me moving over and hitting a thing. So it kind of comes out weird if I forget to mark something as a... okay, another Garruk's Uprising it refuses to read. Lot 53. Foil Spreading Seed. Also refusing. Love it. Oh, there it goes. Another... like my third one, an Imidane the Pyromancer. First of this one, I think. A nice Selesnya. 2 and tap, choose target enchantment you control. It doesn't have the same name as another permanent. Create a token that's a copy, except it isn't legendary. If it's an aura, untap this. Scry 2, activate as a sorcery. Oh yeah, I can see why Spreading Seas would be good. Ooh. Making me wish that I had opened this yesterday. Scans. I think my lighting is a little weird. Making things not happy. There we go. Restless Vinestock. Just this is how to play. No, we don't have wish. Yeah, so it's a duel with monster, but the art, I like the art on this. Nice full art there. Ooh. And here's another Watt Rare. Fiery Emancipation. If a source you control deal damage to permanent or player, it deals triple that damage instead. Love to see it. Love if you would stop multiple scanning these. And a Dawn of Hope. That one's foil. Oh, that one's worth $350. Oh wait, no, that's probably the other set. Yeah, it's worth. A lot of these cards immediately have gone down in value because they've been reprinted. Huh. So that's. Is this? I can't tell. This might be a printing error. I don't think you can see it, but there's a weird texturing on this card that it looks like it is like the base card for like a textured foil, but it's not textured. It's not supposed to be. There's no star. That's really interesting. It doesn't look the same as like Fiery Emancipation. Huh. Star. Oh yeah, and I can absolutely see Yena comboing because yeah, if it's like if the token's an aura, untap. And also there's other things in the set I think that let you untap, and it's just like, yes, I would like to create copies of everything, please, K thanks. Yeah, when I go back through this I'll have to do a little review of like making sure everything got put in, but interesting stuff so far. I like full art duels. Not that I play Simic, but I like full art duels. Okay. Pack 3, I believe. Evolve tricks with that. Oh, yeah, it's like 3 green, blue. Until end of turn, it becomes a 5/5 green and blue plant creature with trample. It's still land whenever it attacks. Up to one other creature has base power and toughness 3/3 till end of turn. I feel like that's not an uncommon thing that some cards can do, but okay, we've got a foil treasure. Starting with a harried Spearmaster. Ooh. Foil Mana Flare. Whenever a player taps a land for mana, adds 1 mana of any type that land produced. Again, more cards that would have been great in Limited. A Disenchant. Yeah, I imagine that the bonus sheet cards in this set are going to come with some very interesting implications for combos and things. Savior of the Sleeping got used on me a few times last night. Don't appreciate it. Back for seconds. Tempering Heart. I do like the art on this. It's like a pretty cool elk. No. Yeah. Right. I don't. That's a good question, actually. I don't think Watt is and. I don't know. I'd have to look it up because the problem is right now it's technically still not legal because the set's not released yet. So legality is in the weird state where technically none of these cards are legal standard yet. I would imagine that they're just legal. But I don't know. Oh yeah, there's that forest. Hot card. Whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, deals 1 damage. Creature or planeswalker that creature is attacking. Please stop multi. Okay. A Knightly Valor. Swear to God. Okay. It is foil. Okay. Well, the card reader's not going to show it correctly, but yeah, it makes a knight. An enchanted creature. Oh, you enchant it. It creates a knight, and something gets. There is our Rat Noble. Whenever another rat enters, exile up to 1 target card. Beginning combat on your turn, create a token with block. I think rats are going to be making. Oh, there we go. The boy. The boy. Our Fox Bodyguard. Ooh, the full art too. Okay, I'm happy. So oh wow, that is worth $1 right now. I was just excited because it's going in my collection of cute cards. Playing, I don't know. Is it playable? That's not important. Okay. Sweet. That makes me happy. Got our Werefox Bodyguard in full art, no less. Ooh, okay. Back to some more full art. We have our Mythic. Yeah, the card prices, I'm amazed how low they are for without the release even being out. But it's like, that's fine. I'm really curious to see if card prices will actually go down for bonus sheet stuff like Doubling Season. In those, because they're like $30 to $50 right now, and if you're going to get more of them, even if they're still rares, like the prices may actually finally go down. Okay, this is not reading, so we're going to end. Kind of sucks that I can't like pre-test this, but a lot of the time it's stupid things with like it's having trouble reading the letters and misreading them as something else. I wasn't having this problem last night with my pre-release pack, so who knows? And Leyline of the Void. That one's worth. Oh wow, okay. Well, Rowan was worth $350 and this is worth $265. In your opening hand, you can play it. Card would be put opponent's graveyard from anywhere. Exile it instead. Oh, yeah. That seems pretty good if you're in black. F you to your cards. Huh. It must just be a card printing thing. Yeah, I don't think you can see it here either, but this card has the same weird... Yeah, okay, you can kind of see it here. That weird texturing. Not matte. Yeah, I can see it a little bit in the thing. But it's not on all of them. Can you see it a little better at this? Nah, probably not. The camera's downscaling from 4K anyway, so... Rares, we've got... is getting categorized with good other things. I pulled, for reference, I got 2 other wafts. The commons. So that makes me happy. Actually, a little personal collection pile. These are all going in my midnight hunt binder, where I keep all of my wolves and foxes. Okay. Sorting these. Lots of full arts, which I actually appreciate. Foils I don't really care about so much, but I keep them compressed so they don't pringle, and it works pretty well. Like physically compressed between 2 pieces of acrylic, and then use rubber bands to keep them smushed. Yeah, well, it's also like the print qualities thing, like the paper, I can feel a physical difference on the paper between like pre-release draft and set boosters sometimes. And I think it's because they use different printers. It's just like, I know that there's physically no way they can have like that level of consistency, but it is always like weird. Pack 4, I believe. Actually, trying to open these on camera. Another treasure token. It does get used in this set, so I'll appreciate having these to put in my box. Okay. Start our top tagging. Dungeon to Winter. Oh! There's our other one! Hollow Scavenger. That, indeed, is one of the other ones on our list. I'll finish this. Okay, Root Rider Fawn, which, honestly, pretty cute. I got 2 of these in pre-release last night, which was, I had a lot of ramp in green, and I probably should have just played more to green than 3 color, but, you know, what are you gonna do but make bad decisions? Also, I want to read the flavor text for this. Human feet aren't inferior to hooves for climbing. It's their plotting, mistrustful personalities that hold them back. Subtly implying hooves are better than human feet. And you know what? Over human feet? Yeah, probably. Troublemaker, oof. Get us some more ramp. I had one of these, and I had 2 of these in my set booster, or in my my sealed last night. I feel like these are not particularly common. Well, I mean, I don't think they're really almost ever something like this ever printed, but I think that these kind of cards are actually really interesting because it basically lets you you can splash literally anything. Like you don't have to like put other cards. Like it doesn't matter. You can splash Wooburg. Like you could have rando colors, which means like in sealed or something, if you have a black card. Oh yeah, there's always limited cards, and yeah, it's probably only going to be more useful in limited because it enters tap. There's no real reason to use it in like commander. Bad idea. Or even standard. You're just going to put better lands in. But in limited, it's great because I can put down whatever I need. It doesn't have to be a duel and you hope it's a duel you need. It's like, no, this is entering as like white or whatever. It's very good in limited. The return target card that has an adventure graveyard to hand can be useful, which is again probably still more useful in limited than most other situations because it's kind of expensive. You know, it's like they're always going to put cards that are good in limited because they want to make limited fun, just like there are cards that are really only good in commander. Yep, you can deal X damage, like straight up X cost is damage, and then if you bargain, you can deal it twice X, so that's not bad. Ash Party Crutcher with a celebration. One of those nice. Yeah, I just like that. Looks really good. Art style. Oh, another intangible virtue. I have one of those. Unfoiled. Not a particularly impressive card, but oh, it can't go to the face? Oh, you're right. It's creature or planeswalker. You're right. So really it'd probably be better. And it's the same target if you bargain. Interesting. Yeah, so there's probably more situational stuff for that, but more maybe only good and limited. Please stop scanning the same card multiple times. This is one of those cards I think I have in my Wolf token deck already. Oh. Cool. Another one, but foil. Just what I always wanted. Well, Intangible's not new. Tangible has been out since Innistrad. Yeah, but it's like Innistrad. Yeah, I mean it's like 15 cents. It's been printed a dozen times, so I think I have this in my deck. It's just I like this. The art is nicer, to be honest. Pretty cool. Actually, I guess this is only the second art. One sec. I want to actually. Oh, weird. Oh, sorry, that's browser source. I want to add window capture. Trying to remember how to do this. Yeah, so like if you look, it's actually the second art that's ever been printed for this. And the other one is like okay. I think that the new art is kind of cool. It's also kind of just okay, but I think the card looks nicer in the full art border anyway. So, whatever. Yeah, well, I mean, it can be good if you're doing like I imagine Commander Draft would be pretty useful. Okay, so let's see. Our rare here is Likeness Looter, draw a card, discard a card, or X to become a copy of a creature in your graveyard with mana value X, except has flying and visibility. And that is not a tap. Ooh, that could cause some problems. That has foil as well. Ooh. A good one, too. In this set, anyway, given how prolific enchantments are, especially auras, the rolls are all aura enchantment. So, enchanted creatures get +2/+2. Ooh. And we've got a questing druid. I've cast a spell white, blue, black, or red. Put a counter on it. Anything but green, basically. On the adventure, exiles top 2 until end step. Maybe play those cards. Interesting. I love the frames on these. Another rare. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, fine. Oh, there it goes. Sanguine Blood. Gain life? They lose that much life. I guess black isn't known for life gain, thankfully. That'd be pretty bad. Oh, and here's my second one of these. So this art, dang, that art is cool. This was my pre-release bundle promo. But it was the original, the main version of this card art, and the alt art frame look really. This is a weird card. So it's a 6/6. You can flash it in, but it enters tapped unless it's your turn. And the instant is pretty good, but it's just like kind of weird how like. Well, I guess maybe I'm not good enough at Magic to know why flash on this would be useful. Because you can't flash in as a blocker, which is probably, you know, the point of the not entering tapped, so you can't flash it in as a blocker, even though it's 6 mana. Like, okay. I guess it's just one of those things like, oh, I have the mana, I'll just flash it in now. But okay. Yeah. Just like, end of your turn, I still have this mana up before it's my turn, I may as well just... That's kind of what I was thinking. It just seems like such a weird, like, why even do it? Why bother? I guess unless there's some reason, yeah. I mean, because you cast... Yeah, it's like... Yeah, because you could do it from Adventure Exile on their turn. Yeah, that's the only reason I could think. Maybe there's something that helps with that. So if there is something that helps with that, then maybe that would be it. But I guess, like, there's got to be... I don't know, there's got to be something. Otherwise, it's just a 6/6 for 5 or 6. Okay, so we have another wolf. On top of our Werefox bodyguard, now we've got our Hollow Scavenger. And for all the, yep, uncommons. Let's see. Yeah, it's been a little bit, you know, last set release, whenever that was. I don't think I streamed Lord of the Rings unboxing. I didn't get a commander or a collector box, and it's not that interesting. Okay, let me check the list. I didn't have Leaping Ambush on here, so Werefox Bodyguard, Curse of the Werefox I got yesterday, Hollow Scavenger. Okay, I did get Hollow Scavenger. Mark that. We're still missing Ferocious Werefox. And then Aminals would be the Bunnicorn, Feral Encounter, and Asinine Antics, just because, you know, Donkey TF. Look, I'm a simple dog of simple tastes, and TF is one. Track my face, please. I'm gonna see if this helps. Now I'm looking in the wrong. One of these days I'll remember how the software works. I am slightly askew. It's the frickin' reset button. There we go. But okay. Yeah, I mean it stays in exile, right? It's not one of those you have to play it your next turn things. So it's like surprise motherfuckers. I mean I'm sure it has some utility. And maybe there's a synergy that would make it work really well. I don't know. Or I'm just not good enough at Magic to see what the thing is. Our token was a foil human token. I've got a few of those now. The funny thing is I didn't have anything that created them, but last night I actually needed mine because some effect like created one on my side of the board while they screwed me over at the same time. Are we on a new list yet? Quick study. Do and Veil Guide. Celebration's an interesting mechanic. I didn't have any cards that could do it, but I don't know if it's really needed to be a mechanic either, but or it could just be text on the card, but lots of put into the graveyard from the battlefield effect. Good old counterspell. Oh, mouse. Oh. Well, we do that. Work? Just a cute little 2/1 mouse. The art. Oh my gosh. Tough cookie. It's like a decked out gingerbread man. ATB's creative food token. Target creature you control becomes a 4/4 artifact. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Another discerning financier. Ooh. First one of these, I believe. Okay, that is cool full art. Like the bramble and yeah. No, I like the full art in this set. What card? Compulsion. One in blue, discard, draw. One in a blue, to sacrifice, draw. Draw, 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 draw. Ooh. Work. No, maybe so. Huh. Damn. Not 60. So let's see. An uncommon, but it's worth $1. Enters the battlefield, choose a color. Whenever Enchanted Forest is tapped for mana, its controller adds 1 additional mana to the chosen color. And it's 1 green. Yeah. Oh, why do you keep reading the word forest? Keeps reading the word forest. Oh, yeah, that might be it. The weird thing is it shouldn't care about the frame. I have it cut in... Yeah, the lines are in the same spot. I have it, like, cut, like, the top 1/8 of the card off to try and read the text. Yeah, I don't know. It must just be having a problem. The foiling on this is very subtle. I mean, I guess it isn't when I shove it straight in my, lights. But that looks really nice. A little bit of green ramp. I like that. There might also need to be a card of that. Oh, okay. I guess I missed this one because this is also going in the cute animals pile. Look at that otter. 1 blue. Prowess. Creatures with power less than its power can't block it. And it's bound. Adventure. Distribute X1 plus 1 counters among any target number of creatures you control. Oh, this card seems pretty good. And heck dang that art. Yeah, I'm happy with this one. Yeah, right? I would have I was in Simic I was able to play Simic last night. I would have absolutely wrecked this card last night in field. Yeah. Ooh. Mythic. Ayla, Cunning Conqueror. That is a Oh what? Oh, I love pricing. I love pre-release pricing. So foil? 293. Not foil? 893. These are TCG players' prices, so these probably will not be stable, but that is really fun. How much of a desperation there is where foils like $5 cheaper. Let's see. 4 mana, 2 and a 4. Flying. Whenever you cast your first spell during each opponent's turn, create a fairy rogue. Whenever you 1 and more fairies you control deal combat damage to a player, go target creature. That is a commander if I've ever seen one. Ooh. It's one of our second this is our second creature land. Red, white, 2/2 red and white ox creature until end of turn. And whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 creature target a creature you control. Ooh, that's pretty good. Huh. That's pretty good. Oh, here's our rare walk card. Huh. I need to like man, I'm gonna have to go through some of these and like rescan them and figure out what the heck the software is doing that makes it not want to read. I'm gonna have to put like a debug mode back into it or something. Okay, there it goes. This is Lot 7, not foil. Whenever spell or ability an opponent controls destroys a non-creature permanent you control, you may destroy target permanent that opponent controls. Like a good old FU card. And then, ooh. I think we already pulled one of these. But Raccoon. Raccoon ramp. Ramp coon. Yeah, there we go. Ramp. I don't know. That's cool. I just like the art because it's like yeah, elemental raccoon. It's like a vine raccoon. Hipster raccoon that likes Vine more than TikTok. So I like how much more expensive its adventure is, but I mean, Bill 7 put one into your battlefield? Yeah, no, that's pretty good. 5 version. Most of these are full. Yeah. Definitely dredge. Okay. I'm pretty happy with what we've been pulling so far, generally. Nothing terribly explosive, but I actually don't think that this set has, like... I don't think this set has any cards, like, super crazy, except for, like, some of the rare and higher block cards. Oh, this is pack number... I have 6 left, so this is number 6, I guess. I could check the software, but I'm lazy. If I were smart, I would also make it, like, show that on screen or something. But here we are, with me not doing that. Token is another treasure. seem to me too many different tokens in this set, and these aren't going to give you the roll tokens because they're not going to print those in foil, I don't think. Okay. First, there, Master Sprite. A grabby giant. That's a terrifying thing. Yeah, well, I think Watt has $30 cards, but yeah, the main list doesn't really have much. I'm fine with there not being like $1 million cards in the set, like the past like 3 or 4, right? It's like it just made everything kind of crazy. The the card I need least in foil. Good old Evolving Wilds. Oh, haven't pulled this one yet. Eva, stalked by nightmares. Menace. Enters battlefield, return target creature or enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. When it put in the graveyard from the battlefield, put a counter on it and scry 1. Storm called Graveyard. There's a burr. Tattered Ratter. Yeah, that dude looks insane. Yeah, the super expensive ones are the anime variant. Well, but I mean, but doubling season and the like are gonna cost $30 to $50 anyway, because that's what the old ones have. So unless there's like a change in, I mean, it probably will change, but it so far it had just been still expected high prices. The crazy ones are like the anime cards are like currently for like 100. I'd be so mad if I got one of those because I probably want to sell it for that being that high a value, but I still want the card. Like, I'm going to trade you down from the really good one to a cheaper one. Please scan this ground seal. Will you not scan? Oh god, yeah, Smothering Tide. A card, people. Oh, please stop doing that. Oh my god. The fact that it's re-scanning these so often means it's not finding the rectangle. Yeah, I think it's just losing... Ooh, Grasp of Fate. I haven't seen that one before. The art's kind of... I'm going to put down... See if this helps. Yeah, so Heuristic Study's the other one. Oh, crap, I just... And okay, Grasp of Fate was a foil. Ida of the Ice Crown. Okay, yeah, I think it's the background that's screwing it up, so hopefully this is better on the scanner. Yeah, it's holding the rect now. Whenever you tap an untapped creature and opponent controls, you may pay 1 if you do elemental token. Oh yeah, that's definitely a commander. Kind of neat, actually. Archmage Echoes. I lied, it's definitely not reading. What about paper? Good on-stream dynamic. Not having things. Oh yeah, there's a lot of tap effects. I had so many different tap effect cards in my pre-release last night. we're gonna swap one book for another and see if this works. About my watercolor. Oh, it did scan it. Now it scanned it better. Oh, yeah, taps are not, yeah. I don't know. Oh, wow, that card is worth $3.79. Okay. Whenever you cast a fairy or wizard permanent oh, yes. Those are things in this set. Oh, and here's another virtue. $4. End step, put a counter. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, enemy card. As foretold. $2. Beginning of tape, put a time counter on it. Once each turn, you may pay 0 rather than mana cost for a spell with mana X or less or X. Oh. Yeah. Enters the battlefield type wizard. Give me all the ETB effects, please. Speaking of, yeah, this one is. I would like to cast spells for free, but not spend money as omniscience. No, it is not foil. The foil makes it. Oh God, the foil makes it $9.50. Yeah. And finally, Seer Ginger, the Meal Ender. Trample hexproof haste as long as an opponent controls a planeswalker. That's right. So this is the card where he was in, like, was it the last set or something where he was like being aggroed by a planeswalker? So in this set he's planeswalker revenge. And whenever another artifact you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, it gets a counter, scry 1, 2, tap, sack, gain life equal to its power. He's foil, that card's worth $5. Yeah, the art on that's still pretty good. Very, like, I don't know. The art style in this set's really different from what we've had lately. And yeah, so in that one, we actually had a fair bit of value in this. Current pricing. Alt Hildia was worth $1.50. Archmage of Echoes is worth $3.80. Virtue of Loyalty was worth $4. As Foretold was worth $2. And Sir Ginger was worth $5. So that, probably the best single pack we've opened for sure. Some of the best value cards on everything we've opened so far. But we're not opening it for money. So that's probably a good thing. Otherwise, this would be way less impressive. On to pack 8. No, pack 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is pack 7. Ooh, oh gosh. So I can't scan these, and I still don't have a way to put cards on the screen. But man, that is a cool token. Love that art. Wow. I think I have other decks that use 3/3 beasts too. Yeah, that's a really nice token. That is definitely going to probably see some use, because I definitely have stuff that makes tokens. Yeah, I really like that. Actually, I'm going to set that aside because I wanted to get the millions of other. Legitimately like that thing. Check something. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's not really a surprise, but Pre-sale on CK is 49 cents. But they're normally like 35 card prices. Not really that. Rat catcher trainee. Rats are a very big dynamic in this set, it seems like. Create 2 rat creature tokens, and as long as it's your turn, it has first strike now. Oh, there's our Titanic Growth. This saw me through some nice big smashy last night. Buronati. Yeah, the cannot block tokens are like a very specific like design decision. And it's like the zombies that they made that die after they're created. It's like it's I think they balance how many you can make. But like this set has token doublers in it. Like it could be trouble. So and token copying and yeah. But I think it's just so you can't be too much of a problem with certain types of tokens. Like too much as you can already be a problem. Another moment of valor. I swapped this in my last game, and I'm very glad I did, because it's like, oh, I don't want your thing with 4 power. Goodbye. Spellscorn Coven. Angle Span Lookout. That's a cute satyr. Also, a good ability, because auras will be entering if you're doing token or roll token. Oh, I missed this one too. I guess I wasn't looking for otters, just foxes and wolves. That is also very adorable. Tuna Blue flying. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, it gets +1/+1 till end of turn. It's red instant adventure. Blow off steam deals 1 damage to any target. Yes. It is super cute though. And the next. Ooh. Yep, there's another full art forest. He, however, is going. We get another dragon mantle. I like the art on this. It's pretty cool. Like the guy, and it's like roar and the shadow of the dragon. Another compulsion. Here's another virtue. I remember if we had this one. I don't think so. This card's worth almost $10. I probably should have gotten sleeves out. Oh well. Target. If a permanent entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability of you control the trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Oh, because we needed that ability to come back in another set. It's on 2 cards in standard right now. That's great. Just what we need. Copy target of activated or triggered ability you control. You may. That's pretty nice. Yeah, they're bringing a lot of things kind of back that they haven't used in a while. Like Sentinel of Lost Lore. Return target card you want to spell with an adventure to your hand. Put target you don't own. Target card you don't own in exile that has an adventure on the bottom of its owner's library. Oh, so you can say F you to someone else's adventure. Oh, that's pretty good. And an exit. Oh, 1 or more, and then exile target player's graveyard. Yeah, that's in green. That's a little bit of a surprise. Ooh, that's cool. Scalding Viper. Whenever an opponent casts a spell 3 or less, it deals 1 damage, and then its short adventure is return target non-land permanent. That's pretty decent. Well. I'll take it. That is my second Parallel Lives. I would love one of the other doublers. Like, so there's 3 of them in this set. if I remember correctly, so Parallel Lives only doubles tokens. Doubling Season doubles tokens and any counter. And then, what is the last one? Primal Vigor doubles token, like, I think it's creature tokens and +1/+1 counters, which kind of puts it in the middle. Parallel Lives is still fine for me in, like, my wolf token deck because I want to generate as many tokens as I can, but I don't really... I have counters and some other stuff, but, like, it's not as big of a deal. So the fact that this isn't as expensive is nice, but the fact that I have two of them means I don't need both of them, because I think I have the same art for both. This is the regular... I think it's still anime art, but it's not the other one. Because that's a higher number. I checked last night. But I'll take having two of them, because then someone else can take the other one. I don't need two. But that is awesome. I'm actually very happy to have pulled that back. There's a lot of adventure. I will not play this spell, and I would not play these creatures, but they are together. Yeah. Well, could be good and limited sometimes. Crazy. And then a foil Imodine, the Pyro Hammer. Oh, this needs to go here because I actually need to, like... Okay. I will be right back. I'm going to get a sleeve for this. Let's see. So, we are going to put... There it is. Oh, actually, okay. So, this is slightly different. The one I opened last night was a foil. This one is not. So, I know which one I'm selling. That's right, the one that won't Pringle. Actually, I don't really care. Oh, I don't want this to scan the cards. Oh, I'm not going to put it away because I want to manage the stuff I'm pulling right now. Put it in the sleeve. Okay. Okay. Well, that was also a very good... wow, actually, that was really good because we had both the $10 Virtue of Knowledge and the $25 Parallel Lives. So that was pretty good. Cool. Oh, that's why. Nice. Nice. Happy with that. Yeah, right? I don't think... So, unlike the past few also, I don't think that the collector boosters in this set are as expensive as the past few. So, as expensive. Right, but, like, some of them have been, like, really bad. I think 18 is the normal price. And some of the past couple sets have wound up being really high, like upwards of, like, 30. Which sucks, and I don't buy them when they're that expensive. I buy one, just to be like, okay, cool, but I don't buy a frickin' box. Foil human token. This is pack 8. Oh god, this is terrifying. Scream Puff. Right. Well, that was just Lord of the Rings, I think. I mean, I guess, not much of the machines, but the set before, All Be One had some ridiculous cards. I opened a ridiculous card. I think I sold my Olish Norn. I had one of the alternate Olish Norns, the Step Incompletes. Not the Junji Ito one, which is worth way more. But like the other basic Step Incomplete, but I sold it for like $120. I'm never gonna play it. This is not colors I play. But yeah, it's like this set. I mean, the anime art card prices and stuff are all gonna come down. They're not gonna be worth it. So this set will be generally cheaper, and I think that's probably good because I think we kind of needed to stop doing that. I don't know if Wizards had really. I mean, they know what they're doing, but like, I think they actually do realize when players don't want something for so long. Notice how different this set is from the past few. What are we doing? Souped up. This one effed me a couple times last night. A Hamlet Glidden. I had this card last night. Not bad. 6/6 for 7, but I had a lot of ramp. Hudden screwed me over a couple times last night. There is our Howling Galefang. It is a 4-mana 4/4. Howling Galefang has haste as long as you own a card in exile that has an adventure. And it is card type is a beast, but you tell me, you have to come here and tell me that is not a wolf. I mean, come on, that's absolutely a wolf. You know it, I know it. That's a wolf. Right? Dog. And we've got ourselves a little picnic ruiner. And really quick, before I get too far, I'm actually going to check that Howling Galefang. Oh, did I check the wrong thing up? We already have one? Ferocious, Regal, Asinine, Feral encounter. Oh, I guess I already had one. Jesus. Now that I have a couple dupes, apparently. Anyway, still getting set aside. Obria Dreaming Duelist. Royal Mouton. Yeah, one of the weird things that's also strange about this set is how little the full arts cost. Not that I expect them to cost a whole lot, but it's like usually I feel like they cost more than 22 cents. But again, these are pre-release. Like, the pricing here, like, they can't even sell for this price. Like, you can't do... Nothing is allowed to move in singles, I think, until Friday. So, like, these prices are useless, and I actually can't, like, organize my collection by price until the final, like, the prices are, like, settled. Kind of annoying. Because I have to leave it for a week. Another Spreading Seas. Foil Curiosity. Another foil Expellion Interlopers. Number 4. Oh, there it is. Wow, speak of the devil. There's our Feral Encounter. Nice, nice, nice. Worth 47 cents? Yeah, most of the rares in this set actually aren't worth it. Interesting. Another Bramble Familiar. few of these at this point. There we go. That's what we like to see. Blood Moon. I mean, this isn't an uncommonly accessible card, but it's like, yeah, it's worth $6. How much is it worth in other sets? Okay, yeah, so the lowest price on this card is $10. This is not the crazy art version that's worth $84 in foil right now. But I don't think I have one of these. So, you know, I know this is a good, advantageous card, so I'm happy to get it. It was also on my list. So I keep getting to mark things off my list. We got a Blood Moon. I'm happy. Also, you know, $6 card does help the PAX value of 6-cent cards. And another Restless Fightstock. Foil, so this one's $2. Not bad. Yeah, see, this is textured. So yeah, it's like the other one had that weird texturing, but it was not foil. And then this one's just textured foil, so it's has a different weird texture. This is going in this pile. So many blue cards, I swear. Okay, that was everything. Nice. In places. Okay. On to pack number 9. You'd think I could subtract 12 from 3 and get 9, but no. I'm a dog. Dogs don't math. That's ridiculous. Oh, come on. Ooh, that's cool. Hold on. I don't have one of these tokens yet. Foil Fairy. Not as badass as the Beast Ovs, but I don't know. It's probably a lot different than the ones that already exist. I think it's kind of like how the human just looks like so normal, like a D&D peasant or something. That it's like, this is kind of like, well, it's normal for fairies. Okay, we got a Mocking Sprite. Torch the Tower, which is mean. Unassuming Sage. Witch's Mark. Ice Rot Sentry. Fairy Fencing. First Courtier, which is... I guess he's getting turned into a frog? It was the first and last time anyone attempted to levy a tax on the witches of Dunbarrow. Yeah. Yeah, I guess... I haven't seen many. I have a lot of tokens now. I guess, like, there's been fairy, like, theme stuff, but yeah, there's, like, a heavy fairy synergy, like, tribal in this. So, I'm not really surprised that we're at least seeing some stuff. There's a foil swamp. Or two. Another Utopia Sprawl. Another ground seal. Yeah. Sleep Cursed Fairy. Speaking of the devil. Farsight Ritual. Myriad of the Charmed Apple. So this is when I played at Mox last night, they had some like challenges. And oh, sorry, I skip right by Farsight. I've been meaning to read the rares. Sleep Cursed was Flying Ward, when enters the battlefield with 3 stun counters on it. That's oh, I guess it's sleeping, yeah. Farsight Ritual, 2 and 2 blue, bargain, look at the top 4 spells. If it's bargain, look at the top 8 instead. Put 2 in your hand, 2 in the bottom. Oh, that's pretty good, yeah. And then this Ariette. So yeah, at Mox we had some challenges, and I think Ariette was like maybe it was just like win using Ariette's Charmed Apple or something. Yeah, each creature that's enchanted by an aura you control can't attack you or planeswalkers you control. So I guess that prevents people from stealing your cards. Or cursing. Oh yeah, you can curse them. And you put curse on their cards. So then they can't attack you. And then at the beginning of your end step, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, or X is the number of auras you control. So yeah, you can just be oppressive with the auras. That's pretty interesting. I could see that being an interesting commander deck. Also, the art is pretty cool. Not anime style, but it's very like, I don't know, the lighting, the way the stylistic art in it's really neat. For Watt, we have Goblin Bombardment, which is kind of another neat Toony-ish art. Stack, Goblin deals 1, you know, it's a red card. And then, hey, it's that foil Rankle's Prank. Rankle's Pringle. For $1.66. So a couple cards in this. I'm worth over 50 cents. A bit more of a barrier than we've been. Rare. Which are rares? Rar. Yep. Working some stuff. Burn wasn't there yet. Wasn't Farsight Ritual. No, I didn't. Happy with this pile being so big. Cards I want to separate by. Okay, pack number 10. Oh, before that, I'm going to take. Oh! A rat token. Pretty cute. Still raspberry. I like getting these tokens because I always throw them in my draft box, so when I actually like go to draft or play any more sealed, then it's like, cool, I actually have the tokens for this set. It means I get to take a bunch of Phyrexian crap out, which is nice. Starting off with a flick a coin. The Interest Transmuter. The flavor text. My orders were to capture you alive. They didn't specify in which form, as she's turning someone into a frog. And then, yeah, so like to go along with that last Planeswalker, or Planeswalker, the Mythic, I believe, or the card we were just talking about. Tap target creature, create a cursed roll token, and so that would prevent anything that you use this adventure on from attacking you. Yeah, I got, well, from getting someone else's collection, I have a probably huge amount of tokens. But I think like a third of them are like angels. Like, very dependent on what set was being played. Edgewall pack. Doggos. Not wolves, but regular kind are fine too. Still cute. Still petable. Verdant Outrider. up the beanstalk. Enters the battlefield whenever you cast mana value of 5 or greater, draw a card. Oh, interesting. Card drawn green. That's not bad. Ooh, this is Torvald and the Noble Thief. Saga enters. First 2 chapters create a treasure token. Third chapter, exile top 3 cards of opponent's library, and you may play those cards. Yeah, very big green, but you know, green likes big, so it's fine. Kind of ideal, actually. Johann Apprentice Sorcerer. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. Once a turn, you may cast instant or sorcery. Oh yeah, this is gonna be we're gonna see this, I feel like. Yeah, well, I mean, yes, it is just, is it the card? But, you know. That is a foil island, full art. I like the art on this. So, stab wound. -2/-2, basically. Oh, and oh wow. And then every turn they lose 3 life. But, you notice the art, they're stabbing what I believe is a jelly donut. I love it. Another Griffin Airy. Like number 3 or 4. I think it's number 4 at this point. A Heart Flame Duelist. Instant sorcery spells you have. Instant and sorcery spells you control have lifelink. What? How does that work? And then its adventure is deals 3 damage to any target. But you can't use that because the order seems good. Yeah. 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 That's very weird. Pegwheel Scouring. You may cast as though it had flash by tapping 3 untapped creatures. Destroy all creatures. Create 3/1/1 black fairy rogue creature tokens with flying. Blackboard wipe. Gumdrop Poisoner. Well, that's just mean. Lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, up to one target gets XX, where X is the amount of life you gained. What's that? Black-white life gain dependent stuff. And then its thing is... Oh, because food tokens. Yeah, I guess that makes... Oh, Leyline of Anticipation. You may cast pulses that had flash. And finally, another Sleep Curse. Oh, that one's worth $5. Okay, well, you know. Yeah, I mean, there has to be something, but this set generates a bunch of food, I guess, so... At least there's a mechanic for it that black can use. Yeah, so... Flying in Ward 2 enters the battlefield tapped with 3 stun counters. And then you can pay to untap it early. I mean, there is, again, there's a lot of tap... I guess there's a lot of tap synergy. Maybe there's, like, untapped synergy as well? Oh, does untapping just remove stun counters? Oh, that's interesting. I mean, I guess it's a 1-mana 3/3. So I guess that's just the disadvantage, right? Is playing it with Ward 2, so they can't just get rid of it early. Yeah, I don't know. And, I mean, if you have, like, Fairy and Wizard synergies, then you can kind of just take advantage of that while it's sitting. Yeah, it's kind of like Suspend, but it's actually on the battlefield. Yeah, I feel like this isn't a card that I would play. But if you maybe have some things that it can... There's just an advantage from it being out, then maybe it would help. Yeah, that's weird. I feel like I don't really get it either. Okay, this is pack number 11. Oh, ooh. Ooh. They're kind of cute, though. Nightmare token. Beginning of combat on this turn, this card is put into exile this turn. Put +1/+1 counter on this creature. Oh, that's interesting. It must be a specific card that makes the... Like, a specific card. But yeah, like... Man. It's like a Nightmare Demon Elk. That's pretty cool. I don't think I have the card required to play it anyways. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Bellowing Bruiser. Oh. Okay. So... Yeah, it's not my list, but... I think this needs to get go aside because that is... I like that art. Enchanted creature goes +2/+2. Return it from your graveyard to your hand, and it's a lady with a shadow. Yeah, a little shadow or werefox shadow, probably. But man, yeah, yeah. Let's see, Brave the Wilds. It's probably hard to see on this, but there is absolutely like a wolves or werefoxes or something in the background of this too. And spiders and stuff. But... Royal Gingerbrute. Rough Veteran. Another Gingerbread Hunter. Okay. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, I think there is a bunch of tap stuff in this set. So I assume there's some untapped stuff in this set. So there probably are ways to make it go faster so you have a 3/3 for 1, you know. But it's like, yeah, it seems kind of slow, I guess. Anyway, this is a very cute dragon. Reading books. Alright, I have to send this to my boyfriend because it is cute. Oh my gosh, I just read the flavor text. The flavor text is fascinating. It says here that dragons cannot read. That was adorable. I think that one might need to get... Ooh, Royal Plains. I think I at least have one of everything at the... That's nice. Another Knightly Valor. There we go. Yeah. I might do another sealed next weekend, so I'm gonna have to try and keep an eye out for like wizards or fairies. Oops. Okay. Knightly Valor. Another Dragon Mantle. This one's foil. Their Gumdrop Poisoner. Different art on this. $1.29. Oh, this is neat. Timber Paladin. long as he's enchanted by exactly 1 aura, its base power is 3/3. As long as he's enchanted by 2 auras, its base power is 5/5. And as long as he's enchanted by 3 auras, he's 10/10 Vigilance Trample. Woo! Now, rolls can only... I think you can only have 1 roll on something at a time. I don't know... I don't remember if you can have... I know you can only have 1 of exact roll. I don't know if you can have more than 1 of any roll. I mean, you might be able to. I could see that being the thing. Though this is from Walk, so it's a commander card. Oh, it's also worth $6. Definitely still a neat card. Definitely, yeah, definitely like a Aura Synergy deck sort of thing. There's Heartflame Duelist again. Oppression. Whenever a player casts a spell, that player discards a card. I believe this is the... And then Waste's not, I guess. 886. Black card. 1 and a black. Whenever an opponent discards a creature card, create a 2/2 black zombie. Whenever an opponent discards a land card, add black. Whenever an opponent discards a non-creature, non-land card, draw a card. Whew. Only 1 and a black for that. Yeah, that could be a bit oppressive and limited, especially. Yeah, I'm curious. The precons didn't seem that interesting, but I'm curious to see what decks come out of... Yeah. What decks come out of the cards that are being printed here. Because, like, there's a lot of blue and... super powerful blue and black cards in WoT. Like, white in red are, like, fine. Blood Moon's probably the most obvious one. And then green has 3 different doublers. Okay, so this one, yeah, this one wasn't too bad. We had Timber Paladin, which is 640, and then Waste Not, which is 880. But, you know, that pack could have paid itself. You know, I think we're definitely losing on average, but that's not why we're here. I mean, I got a bunch of cards I wanted. That's really all I could ask for if I'm just opening packs to have fun. Curse? Or no, I have Curse. I don't have Wolf cards, yeah? Ferocious Werefox is one of the only ones I guess I really want. But I don't think that card's... I think it's like an uncommon, so I'll probably just be able to pick it up for like 30. Another human. Reindeer. I had 2 of these in my deck last night. Not super impressive. Like, yeah, you see the tap synergy, but you know, enchantment's doing her, so certainly usable. Skybrew's Tracker. Firebolt. So unlike before, this one's X damage, where X is 2+ number of cards in graveyard that are instant, sorcery, or have an adventure. Interesting stuff. Another Crystal Grotto. Filter land, basically. Nothing too impressive. A Sir Admont the Redeemer. I think I know this is like number 3, but this is the first foil one. Lord Skitter's Bircher again. High Fae Negotiator. Plant. Other hatching plans. Foil Impact Tremors. This one's scary and limited because you know, there are definitely ways to make creatures, especially like this goes well with the rats. You're just building a bunch of rats. It's like, here, have 1 damage. Here, have 1 damage. Straight to your face. Spectre of Mortality. 3 black, 3/3. When flying, when it enters the battlefield, you may exile one or more creature cards from your graveyard. If you do, each other creature gets -X until end of turn, where X is the number of cards exiled this way. Bye. $9. Foil. Walk card. Throne of Eldrane. 5 mana. Legendary artifact. As it enters the battlefield, choose a color. Tap to add 4 mana of chosen color. And this casts only monocolored spells of that color. Oh, that's interesting. So I guess you get to... No, it's the one you enter with. Yeah. And then 3, tap, draw 2 cards, spend only mana of the chosen color, activate this ability. Yeah, that's interesting. I guess if you're playing monocolor, that's like, yes, please. Because that's every turn you get 4 mana. I mean... Oh, another creature land. I think this might be the set. There's only 4. Black green from the 4/4 black green horror creature token until end of turn. Whenever it attacks, create a food token and exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. Hardened Scales. 1 extra +1/+1 counter go on things. I like the art for that. That's a cool snack. Oh. Well, it's not worth as much as I thought it was. Well, still. That card is can be dangerous, and especially in limited. Phyrexian Unlife. You don't lose the game for having 0 or less life. As long as you have 0 or less life, all damage is dealt to you as the source had infect. And that was it. That was the last card. Sweet. Some of these are definitely going to go in my... I don't want to... Yeah, I got definitely some cool stuff. Like, I'm definitely... Like, what I'm going to do, I think... is... So... Yeah, I'm pretty happy with, pretty happy with a lot of the stuff I pulled. That was definitely fun. And, oh, what? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm like looking at my scenes in OBS trying to like, I want to have like I'm trying to come up with like a scene where I can just show the camera. And VC face. And, video capture device, add exist. Trying to like just do a thing with my... Okay, there we go. So, yeah, pretty happy with what came out. I'm not gonna complain. much. About hitting most of the lists. Like, honestly, getting a lot of the list of like I wanted to pull these cards feels good enough. Obviously I didn't get a bunch of like the crazy stuff that came in the set, like the characters in the you know, characters in the story and stuff would have been probably also worth a fair bit. That is not. I need to flip you. Flip horizontal. There we go. You know, like, I'm not shooting for crazy deck build, super player, whatever. Like, collecting stuff. I'm happy to. Okay, so, oops. I accidentally scanned something. Alright. So, let's see. I'm just trying to check and see, like, what do I want to hold as set aside for. Probably put. What do I want to set aside for, like, I might put this in a deck sometime. Technically, that should be. Or just like, is this a land where it needs to get put with the other lands? Yeah, so the webcam is like up where I normally have a webcam, so if I look down at the cards, obviously it just stops tracking. The actual solution to that problem is probably to use, like, someday I just suck it up and like buy it or something, but there's like software that uses iPhone face the face structuring stuff, and you can use it to tie it to this application. And like, if I put it below my monitor, it'll probably do a better job tracking, especially if I'm looking up and down. But there's like no way for me to just put my webcam, like, I don't even think I can tilt it down any further. Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, it's just gonna lose my tracking. Like, if I did this more, I'd probably do more about it, but basically can't see my faces. What's the image? Just putting a loose. Third player taps the land for mana that. Here. Yeah, so this is just my desk space. Like, normally my keyboard's right here. So the monitor, there's like a good 8 inches beneath the monitor and the desk. So all I really need to do is make like a little stand that kind of angles my phone at like 15 degrees. And then if it points straight up from the monitor, it should be able to capture like all the, more or less the entire place I could be looking. It's probably still better than what I was doing a little bit before, which is like having everything over to the side. But then it's like I can't move my microphone and stuff, so it's really hard to actually, work correctly. Yeah, it's just a bunch of you know, setup stuff is always kind of complicated, especially when you're trying to do this VTuber stuff. Ooh, Shared Animosity might be good in my wolf deck too, because almost, I think every creature in that deck is a wolf, and so, you know, shares a creature type with it. Yeah, they're all wolves. If I attack with all my wolves, then they all get +1/+0. I know, it's like, well, oh yeah, so that deck's actually, the deck that I have built is actually, and there are red wolves, but it's actually, what is the name? White, green, red. Naya, yeah. So it's Naya because a lot of the good token stuff is in white. And if I want to enable token stuff specifically, which is kind of the point of the deck is to make as many wolf tokens as I can and then smack people with them. So, you know, I'm in white for some things. But yeah, there's a bunch of different options I have there. I wish there were more commanders. There aren't that many commanders that actually do that well in that are that useful, unfortunately. It's like my commander is actually a cat in the deck I have because it's just like the tokens the only useful thing, and it's like, well, I could probably find a different commander and leave Naya and stop being in white, but it's like, I feel like it's a theme deck, right? It's not supposed to be great because it's not, but it's a lot of fun when I can make a lot of wolves. I'm just kind of right now, I'm just kind of looking through my collection for things that I want to put in my brewing deck. Or sorry, my the thing where I put stuff that should go in like commander decks versus or deck building versus just getting stowed in the other binders or bulk storage. I don't think I have a lot of Elder stuff though. Wilds goes lands going. Oh. Yeah, thanks for coming. I like being able to open decks, but I'm also glad that it doesn't happen every month or whatever. I'll take this being every 3 or 4 months being as often as it happen. Have a good day. Good too, because so Raid Bombardment is whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, Raid Bombardment deals 1 damage to the player, planeswalker, the creature is attacking. Wolf tokens are 2/2s. Oh. This needed to get pulled out as well. Got Big Foxo. Okay. So, unfortunately for now, all the cards just go in a big box until prices stabilize. I can't really do anything about that because I don't actually know how valuable any of these cards are until prices stabilize. And now the answer is probably none of them are valuable. But what are you gonna do? So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3 of the creature lands. We're missing 1. I don't remember all the rotations, but we got a bunch of critter cards. And a lot of decent looking. These could go into commander deck and be useful. Primitive Eldrane is tech. Or well, it's a sorry. Well, I'll just put cool. Intangible Virtue is an uncommon, but again, like tokens I control have Vigilance. And +1 is fine. What I am gonna do for now is put the full arts away. I have a little binder that get all the full art lands. Unfortunately, I'm missing a couple from Lord of the Rings. I usually just buy one to just kind of complete it. Drafted a lot of one, and they were putting... All LB1 had a lot of full arts in the drafts, so you kind of just wound up in a situation where you didn't want a card. I was just taking the lands because they were still pretty good. But I don't think... They've mostly, like, all the set boosters really just have the basics. So unfortunately, I think that probably won't be as much of an option. Which is probably a good thing. But, which is going to help prices, likely. But, I mean, 3 or 4 of each is pretty nice. That means that I can... And, you know, with such low prices, it's probably going to be pretty easy to just get some of these and finish off a booster box. Or not. Draft set. 10 of each. Okay. I'm not going to put these... Let's see. Tokens. Art card. I'm not going to put these in my binders yet because we need to play the price game first. I'm going to group them together. Parallel Lives is, but that's because it's worth too much. Okay. Parallel Lives going in binder with the other Parallel Lives, which is terrifying. I'll just do $25 cards. Alright. I think that's it. So I believe that will be all for now. And I will see y'all next time I stream. Thanks for coming.